Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Joe Smith will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He will lead this one off today. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Mike Foltynewicz will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
And, guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 0-1 the count. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And that's the second out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Lucas Duda. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's George Springer, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting good.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland, his career line with Bolton-Avich. He's just 1 for 6. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Left center, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So striding forward now, Homer Munson. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Moreland, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His career line with Bolton-Avich. He's 0 for 4. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Zunino, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Boston strands a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. In now, Jeimer Candelario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Another 0-2 coming. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 0-2 home. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Peralta is there, and he'll put it away. In now is Pedro Alvarez as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Misses, ball 2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled away. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7, David.
Now batting, David Peralta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Count still at 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So stepping in, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Here's another 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And the runner back safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mitch Moreland. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Homer.
Into the box now, Homer Munson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Broxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, first base.
Striding in for Boston, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, David Peralta as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Rex Brothers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Rex Brothers.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. So far this season, Lucroy brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Markakis. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Seager gloves it, and quickly there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 32.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder, Keon Broxton. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's over 2 in the ball. Ball game so far.
The shortstop, Marcus.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hernan Perez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Hernan Perez.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. I'm set with the 0-1. Fly ball, not particularly deep. After it is Yelich. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Mitch Moreland will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Hernan Perez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. He's set, and the pitch.
Number 23.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit back up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter,
standing
6.
In, David Rodriguez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Homer Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second
first pitch on its
Homer
way.
Munson.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Michael Brantley. His career history against Rex Brothers. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Stepping in now, Lucas Duda, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Popped him up. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. First offering on its way.
The
first pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Brantley is off of first with 2 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The first baseman.
Here it comes.
Pedro Alvarez.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hit in the air to center field. Broxton is right there, and he puts it away for the first down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Peralta. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Perez.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order. Digging in to try it again, Keon Broxton, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
32, Keon Broxton.
Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Matt.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Keon Broxton becomes the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, David Rodriguez skied down the left field line. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 2-0 finish today. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joe Smith gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Mike Foltynewicz pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Matt Barnes closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious